Hello and welcome to the stream. My voice is a little cracky today, but it's all right. Welcome on in. We are back with from the Snapshot Survival episode 16. I hope we didn't do episode 16 already because I've lost track at this point. But it's okay because life be lifing, you know? So we're just gonna hop on ahead and we're going to get into the game. Now, as we know, Snapshot Survival is where we play normal survival Minecraft, but through the actual snapshots of the game. So any of the bugs, any of the things that could possibly happen, probably will happen. So, as we go through, let's just say we could have a few things happen here or there. You know, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. And just, we are on Snapshot 7. That's 26.3 Snapshot 7, which means we are getting very close to a fall release of 26.3.0. At least I think that's what we're going towards. You never know. Sometimes things get a little crazy. But we're going to create our backup and load, and we're going to hop into the game. Now, normally I will play some music off of the game itself, but I'm going to hop over to a newfound source for some chill music, and we're gonna play some chill hot beats. All right, so let's go ahead and make sure. Da, 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 da. Oof. Okay, so this particular one that I was trying to play doesn't stream directly, so we're just gonna stream it directly. There we go. And there we go. That should be good. And we're back here in game. We're at our campsite. We got our 5-6 levels here. And we are going to actually be clearing out this whole area and building a museum back here. So, sit back, relax, and let me get busy. I'll be talking off and on to just let you know my whole theory behind this build. And if you are here live, feel free to chime in. Let me know what you think about the build, and if you have any suggestions. I am always open for suggestions. Also, if you find listening to the dog's whimper to be annoying, it's tough. You know, they're my dogs, so deal with it. And yeah, I think that pretty much sums it all up. Oh, let me go ahead with this. And with those, all right. I'm gonna use copper instead of using iron. It's almost as good as iron, but the copper one, we have copper coming out the wazoo. And it's easy to get more copper when we need it. So, oh, and we also have a buried treasure map. We won't be dealing with that today. Put that away so I won't be tempted at all. I really should put away my ladder and everything else, because we shouldn't need anything other than an axe today. All right. Actually, scratch that. We are going to need our crafting bench. Okay, now I think we're good. All right, let's find a tree and start. There we go. There we go. All right, chat. Now, why would we choose this area to build a museum? Well, this is the first actual trail run we found. So, I'm going to build a museum here. Just so anyone spawning into the world, when we turn this into an actual world seed, we'll be able to know what was here. You know, it's just a pay a little love to what came before, you know? And if you're not down with that kind of, thinking, wow, that's kind of deep, you know? Who hurt you? There we go. All right, so we got our first axe broken. Let's go ahead and make us some more copper axes. We got 4 of them. Pretty good. I don't need any pickaxes right now, so I'm not too concerned about that. And the good part about doing the deforestation like this, we are getting all these nice, wonderful saplings, and we are able to rebuild the forest after we're done. All right. Now, what should we call this museum? You know, some museums have a specific name to them. You know, and I'm kind of down with that. You know, having a museum with a name on it. It seems kind of bougie, but at the same time, kind of noble. You know. So what should we call it? If you say the Callaway, it's not gonna be a good one. I'm sorry. It's just not gonna be a good museum. It's just not. Okay, so this is one of the holes that goes down into the actual trail ruin. So we want to make sure we don't fall through any of those holes because that could be not as advantageous as we would like. All right, so let's go ahead and keep going. We got an oak one over here that we planted. All right, so the oak is what we're going to use to actually get our sticks. There we go. Now this tree was struck by lightning, so most of the actual spruce that was on it kind of burnt off, so we don't really want that. All right. I think I'm going to use this spot over here as our tree farm because it's far enough away from the actual camp to where I can do things and not have to worry too much. But it's close enough to where I can actually see when there's been... Oh no, I wasn't fast enough, darn it. All right. As I'm saying, it's close enough to where we can see how the trees are growing, and it's far enough that it's not going to actually interfere with the build. All right, so there we go. All right. Now, what I need to do is also take down my wheat there because that's also going to be how I make my beds. So we'll do that when we wake up. If you're catching this during the live stream, we play the the Pokemon community game. So feel free to hop in there and try to catch them all. There we go. There we go. Okay, so this is another one of the holes. I don't know why I didn't light this one up, but there we go. Yeah. And just so you know, yeah, right down into the trail run. Since I'm down here, though, I can get this number here, which will let me... Okay. All right, so 371 is what we're looking for, is 371. All right, and then... So 213. 213 will actually get us here. So what I'm going to do is drop some water there. Because unfortunately, I don't MLG water bucket clutch at all. I have no flick reflexes, none whatsoever. Okay, so let me get a bucket. To smack it, we're gonna hope we get a little lucky with this fall, with this drop. Deep for the cup, don't want to fall on your top. And I'm just throwing some words out there. I don't rap at all. Yeah, that's where I want it. Okay. Let's go. Let's grab some water and we are gonna plan for failure. We're gonna work for success, but plan for failure. I think this is good enough right here. Yeah, this is good. All right. Ow. So eventually we're going to have to tear down the tent and build it a little further out. But for right now, we're Gucci. 371 and... Of course it's going to be there. Of course. I bet you that's where it's supposed to be. Look at that. Okay, so this is where we're going to end up dropping. We got a lot of area to clear. Was that a pig? Yes, it was. Hey, you. All right. So, Al, we need to light this up also. Granted, we're going to be digging all of it out, but I would much rather not have to worry about any weirdos, coming saying hi while we're in the middle of our excavation and building, you know? All right. Uh, yeah, do that. All right. There we go. Yeah, this is a freaking Enderman hole. That's what this is. So, we know where we can come to get some copper. So that's 2 veins that we found. It's probably more. All right. And I need to eat something. I didn't even realize it. There we go. All right. Okay, we got one growing already. Good, good, good. I'm gonna wait till they all grow. That way I could just chop them all down at one time. Yep, yep, yep. Good, good, good. There we go. All right. So we got a couple of more sprigs here. Good, good, good. That's the kind of thing that we want to see. All right, let's go ahead and keep that going. All right, let's go ahead and put all these seeds back down. And like I said, this is literally for the purpose of food and building the temporary sleeping mats. There we go. All right, we got some beetroots. There we go. So all that grow. Let's keep chopping trees. All right. Let's see. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chop all these trees along the route to where we need to be. And mind you, I only plan on streaming for maybe an hour or two. So I'm not really trying to have an astronomically long stream today. So chat, just let me know. What style What style of a museum do you think I'm building? I can give you one hint. It's not what you think. All right. There we go. So I'm trying my best to go in as straight of a line as I can so I can actually end up right at the tree that's going to drop us down into our water area, and then build a little pickaxe to help get me down there. All right, one down. All right. And the next tree, of course, is that one. Good. So we know how far down we need to build. Not build, but chop trees. Now we need to decide how far to the left and right we're going. So this is where the farm is. In all honesty, I think right here would be fine. Because if we look at where I've cleared out, that's actually well in line. I'm gonna leave this. Ooh, I want to leave it, but I can't. So let me just drop that there. There we go. Then drop that. Pick that one up. There we go. So I don't think it's as tall as it looks. Yeah, it's not. There we go. So this kind of validates what I'm doing. All right. Let's go ahead and knock this one out, and then we'll lay down for the night. Let it turn daytime again. And I think what I may end up doing is I may actually do a daytime stream that will... Actually, I'm probably going to do daytime streams, just thinking about it. Because a daytime stream will give me the opportunity to get more building out of the way. Really? There we go. I swear. Alright, so there's 2 Endermen there. Alright, so we got the tree down that we wanted to take down. Let's go ahead, lay down like we said. And we will pick this back up in the morning. I love the fact that we have these sleeping mats now. I have so many stacks of trees. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them all. Right? Oh wow, we haven't even gotten over there. Okay. Alright. Alright, there's that. Alright. As you can see, copper axes are pretty darn good. And no, this is not me advertising and advocating for the use of copper axes. This is just me giving my blanket opinion. Why did I do that? There we go. There we go. Really? Really? There. Jeez Louise. All right. Got to make sure I'm also eating because I am burning stamina while I'm doing this. All right. All right. Let's keep on going this direction. All right. And this, as I said, this is just a little cozy stream. So if you're expecting, hand-to-hand combat, I'm sorry, guys. Maybe tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon, if I do Arc Nights, maybe I'll stream that. But I'm normally a pretty cozy person. There we go. There we go. And now, chat. I didn't answer the question of what kind of museum I'm building for a reason I wanted you all to try to answer it. So let's see if you guessed right. I am going to build a quasi spruce and plains style museum. It's going to be using wood from both the spruce forest as well as the plains. So if you guessed right, congratulations. If you didn't, it's okay. Because it wasn't a contest. It was just trying to see if we could guess what we're doing. Now, why am I doing something like that? Well, first and foremost, there are a lot of museum ideas out there, and all of them are good. But I'm in a spruce forest, and all the woods that I can get are spruce related. Right next to me is a plains forest. So I can easily get oak wood and birch wood. Okay, so we got spruce all around, but then if you go on the other side of this hill, there's a plains forest. Okay, so if you go out this way, it's all ice. So we are working with what we have, and spruce and plains is pretty much it. Now, what I may do is come back through here with some scissors, so we can actually capture a lot of the leaves and whatnot for the trees. And we can use that to actually be like the walkway markers. Especially since leaves are not, spawnable. They're naturally spawn proof. And what the heck was that? Why could I not jump? Oh, yeah. Ooh, this is filling out right nicely. Looking really, really spicy. Oh, yeah, don't spite me. I like the so nicey. Oh, yeah. You have been fishing so hard. I gotta say, oh, my Lord, I thank you for what you've done. You kept me alive, yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. I don't think that's enough hay. Let's see if I have any more in here. Because I might not be sleeping tonight. Ah, we got more hay. I swore I had more actual hay bales already made, though. Alright. I mean, theoretically, I should be safe to keep working all night. And I shouldn't have to sleep but once every 3 nights. There we go. There we go. see if we can find some more seeds, because that's going to help us get more hay soon. I was about to say, I know these tall ones normally put out seeds pretty good. That's 3 right there. All right. We only got 5 from that little run, so it's all good. Because the next thing we're going to have to do is actually build some shovels to actually take out a lot of this dirt. Really? Really? Freaking dork bag. Ah. So, we now have a hole to fill. That's fine. We need something to do with all the dirt that we're going to be collecting anyway, so that's fine. All right. There. That's better. There we go. Oh, what's up? Oh, y'all just being needy? I figured as much. All right. We got 4 more nights of sleep. All right, let's go out here and try to catch some of these fish that we're being blessed with, thanks to the fox that's been fishing this whole time. Very cool. So that was interesting. The squid looked like they were fighting the fox. Very cool. All right. Do we have something that we could feed these guys with? I don't know that we do. Yeah, that's the cooked salmon. They don't eat. Well, they do eat cooked meat, but they won't eat cooked salmon. I know that for sure. So, no, I don't have anything that I could really feed them because it would be rotten flesh or meat. I'm gonna have to do some hunting, I think. Oh no, here we go. Well, one of them is gonna be left out. Oof. Okay, I gotta find something for one. Like I said, I may have to go hunting. Let's see. Will you eat raw rabbit? Okay, well, okay. There we go. And we do have some more dirt here, so we can fill in that hole. Let's go fill in that hole. I don't like leaving any of the explosion holes from creepers. That's just not cool. Creepers are a-holes. But that does at least tell me that I can position this area for a creeper farm. Good to know. When we get back over to the base, so we will make a creeper farm. That way we can have unlimited gunpowder. And we can make our explosions go boom a lot more often. There we go. I am slowly but surely burning through all of these axes. So what I'm thinking I may do, oh, this says another hole. So what I'm thinking I may do, I may actually go through and like build this as a greenhouse. That's a part of it. Ooh, that actually makes sense. That actually makes a lot of sense. So we can make all of this around it. I'm doing it right now. And I just messed that one up, but it's okay. As long as I don't fall on them, I'm fine. It's when you fall on crops that you really mess them up. See? There we go. And that way we also have a crop that's constantly renewable. There we go. So what we need is copper bulbs, I think. Yeah, I think copper bulbs is going to be the move. Because then we'll be able to just put the copper bulbs down and yeah, there we go. Yeah. Really? Oh boy. Alright. Like I said, we'll be able to put all the copper bulbs down and yeah, there we go. Keep the crop going. be able to have this as one of the other sides. There is a great deal that we can do with all this. There we go. There we are. I'm hoping that Mojang fixed the deal where the trees wouldn't despawn if it was barely attached to another tree. Because that is annoying. You end up with a bunch of orphan trees just hanging around. Alright. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, and ooh, I didn't even see that things are progressing quite quickly over here. There we go. Of course, after I chop the others down, it grows. Here we are. A nice little rainstorm. All right. Let's go ahead and see if I can make a pickaxe. And we're going to dig down now. Oh, really? Got it. What I will do is this. I was actually spot on. That's crazy. I was very much spot on. All right, so that means the one behind it is where, yeah, so right there is going to be where the actual blast drops needs to be. So I need to take the tree out now, because that's where the end's going to actually be, right along this line. All right. I actually am feeling really, really empowered right now. And I did check. There's nothing through here that's archaeology related. So we are good to go. Now we just need to knock all this out, and that's going to be for another day. That's not the mission of today. Today we are getting the tree farm parts squared away. And I keep saying that, and I keep building, or not building, but beating on stone. There we go. There we go. All right, so that's only down one level. Okay. And even here, it's going to be built out. Jeez. Did I just find something I left and I end up getting sucked right back in? Yes. Am I mad about it? Yes. Is my ADHD about to make me finish this today? No, I refuse. And I say this as I have every intention of walking away, and I'm still standing here. Okay, so this is just regular gravel, right? Yeah, that's just regular gravel. But this back here is sus. And I do have a brush on me, so let's go ahead and do this. You know, archaeology is good to keep it on you. Oh, that's a green candle. Nice. It's regular gravel. There we go. Yeah, see. Am I the only one, chat, that gets stuck in these loopholes of thought where I just said that I need to walk away from this? I just started the process of walking away, and I still am finding myself stuck right here? All right. Okay. We don't even have a pickaxe now. Now we have no reason not to walk away. See? And now it's raining, it's nighttime. Yeah, we can work with this. All right. Gonna sleep in the rain. There we go. Okay. All right, let me empty out right quick before I start going back in it. All right. Now, the actual size and scope of this project is actually something that I think we need to discuss. Because as you see, it's pretty freaking big. But here's what I think we could do. After I see the floating fish and have to go get all the floating fish, okay. So we need to go this way. Probably. Well, we know that the nail only goes back as far as here, but we're extending it because of the greenhouse. So let's put the corner of the greenhouse right here. So let's go ahead and take what we have here, turn it into planks. So right here, this is the corner of the greenhouse. Okay. So, bam, bam. Okay. And then okay. So, in all honesty, I should just be able to go bam, bam, Bam. Bam. And we're fully covered when it comes to the dimensions of this here farm. There we go. I'll make sure it's quasi-symmetrical. There we go. And we'll put a, like I said, the walking trail around it, a walking path around it. And then out here is a walking path that goes up to the campsite. And into the first floor of the museum. So let's go 1, 2. There we go. There's that. Okay. So really? Is this it? Are we really just putting it right here? Because all of this is going to be in the museum in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Greenhouse, and then I guess the door would be right in here. So I'll say here. Yeah, the door would have to be right here. So that changes a couple of things. Like, what kind of entrance am I going to have? You know? And then when you start going back this way, you have all of this. It's going to be glass floor so that you can see down into everything except for this right here is going to be glass floor so that we can see down into the area. Did I? Yeah, I marked it out. It's right here. But is this the wall? That's the question. Because this is right next to it. I think the wall of it is actually back over in here. So, and then over here, we're going to have glass floor because we have the area that's right here. So yeah, it is that big. Chat. This is definitely bigger than I planned it was going to be. Am I sad about that? No. I love big builds. But it definitely changes my plan. Because I was going to honestly combine a couple of canned builds and keep on moving with life. But I don't think I could do that. I honestly think I have to do an original build. Like original. So I don't know, Chet. Let me know. What do you think? It's this going to be in scope or is it going to be out of scope? I honestly think that this build is going to be out of scope. Just knowing how much space that we're going to be taking up that I hadn't accounted for. But you never know. We may actually find some way to actually curb the scope creep and make this project come out on time and under resource budget. And if I'm saying things that are like flying overhead, don't worry. I'm using project management jargon because that's actually the skill that I'm working on when we're doing this build. Not just architecture, but project management. I'm planning out what's going to happen. I'm gathering all of my resources that I'm going to need. And I'm making expectations based on other builds that I've done in the past. And in some cases, that's a good thing. In some cases, that's a bad thing. It just depends on whether or not the build itself was massive. In this case, I'm planning it based on a museum that I built on the very first TechCraft server. TechCraft 0. And it was huge. So I'm trying to shrink it. Actually, I think my friend Polar Bear actually was the one who came up with the original design. So we're probably going to have to bring her in on it as soon as she gets back from her home island, because she's not from the continental U.S., but she is from the U.S. So all right. Now, the other thing that I have to take into consideration with this build, how much of the original forest are we leaving? Me personally, I'm fine with chopping all this down and moving on with life. But there is a certain kind of thought that maybe, museums should meld with nature. So let me hear from you guys. What's your train of thought? Should I somehow incorporate nature, the original natural environment, into the build? Or should I just say 2 cheers in the bucket and take it all down? Okay. So, yeah. All right. I love how it's turning mature right as I'm actually going through and harvesting. All right. Alrighty. There we go. Oh, wait. I'm holding a fish and they eat raw fish. I did not realize this. Did not know that that was a thing. Yeah. I honestly did not know that was a thing. There we go. Alright, now I can stop worrying about having to potentially head pop when I go into this area. Let me go grab these fish while I see them. There's 1 and 2. There we are. All right. This is not a small area, is what I'm discovering. All right, got my shovels. Because I'm going to need all of these shovels. Hmm. Just saw it. There it is. There we go. Okay. Let's see about digging some things out now. Ooh, that's a pretty tree. I'm going to hate chopping it down. But I may have to leave that. Oof. Ooh, that's a pretty tree. Okay, I'm gonna have to leave these two because together they're making a beautiful tree. Hey, there's 1DT, the trader from the OG. That's a dude, baby. What you got today? Alright, you want a fermented spider rye or a water bottle? I can do a water bottle. You have pale oak. I got pumpkin. Ooh, you got more oak saplings. That's actually good. And I can always use blue ice. Let's see. Do I have any emeralds? I do have emeralds. So let me get some blue ice. And see, now I can't get the pale oak or the oak. Let's see if I have a couple of water bottles or a couple of bottles, period. I got water breathing potion. I could drop it real fast. I can do it real smooth. I just think to stop trying to rap, period. I don't know what I'm doing. It's obviously feel like such an idiot because I really don't know what I'm saying on me. Oh, I had more of these in here. So I can always use those. All right. And I have more bread. So we are set. Okay. Yeah, I'm not too concerned now. Then that's good. Yeah, 1DT can go somewhere. Let me cook this up. All right. I'm thinking right here, and I'm trying not to hurt myself, trying to not to break my brain. I'm trying to get this really done real fast. I say. All right. Let's just go. All right, so we're just gonna dig all this out real quick. That way we can just at least put the walkway down. Alright. Okay, let's put some of this dirt back because I went down too low. Alright. One good reason to have the Wandering Shredder around is because he knows when night hits, and you can hear as soon as he goes into his hiding mode. There we go. Let's go this way. All right. Really? Okay. Yeah, you can go all the way out here. Yeah, let's see that they were pulling freaking zombies from nowhere. What the heck, dude? There we go. So what I'm gonna have to do is level out this beach a little bit, make it a little sandier, just for aesthetics. There we go. All right. Eesh. Okay. At least it didn't mess up the actual base. We're good. Didn't hurt any trees and didn't mess up the base. So we can fill that back in. And we can there we go. There we are. So what I may actually do what I may actually do is I may alternate in some wood stairs in with this and see what that does for the actual build cohesiveness. I'm gonna have to cut down my trees, aren't I? Because this is gonna look horrible. There we go. Just giving it a little trim. Yeah, I think I can make that work. That's workable. Alright, so I am gonna just grab you. And we're just gonna put this further out because I don't want to interfere at all with any of this beautiful tree. And we're just gonna put this sapling on the water. See what happens. It's good. All right. So let's go ahead and make some more. There we are. Chat, we're going to be wrapping, let me see what time it is. Oh no, we got a little bit longer. We're going to wrap it about 30 minutes. I'm trying to keep the streams, and now that I'm in more of a habit of content creation, I'm in a healthier habit. Videos. Did I just say that out loud? Ooh. Felt good to say. But yeah, videos. We're going to start trying to actually have more content coming out. And who knows? This may yet be the year of the Aztecs. We'll see. All right. I like what this is. Okay, so we know this area is going to be kind of heavy build focus. All right. All right. Oh wow, we actually almost did exactly what we wanted to. We literally accidentally almost did what we were trying to do. There we go. All right. Oh, I forgot about doing this. We have literally broken ground. Oh, I went down one too many. Alright, it don't matter. We're gonna be knocking most of this out anyway. All right. Well, this is going to be a long process. I know this because the last time I built one of these, it took me a week straight of constant building. And yes, I did sleep in between and everything, but the consistent building, it took about a week. Time before that, I did it in creative mode, and it was a lot faster. But that's also, chat, what happens when, things go as planned. Nothing about this is going as planned. So, there we go. And I may have grossly underestimated just how much sand I'm gonna need. Oh wow. Um yeah. So all right. So 1, 2. So literally 2 more blocks and we would be. Wow. All right. So we know we're on the right track. All right. So, I think I need to drop a block right here because I kind of need to drop this torch somewhere else. Right here. Uh, all right, let me get back up to the top because. All right. All right, so 268. I'll be dang. I just found it without actually trying. I literally just found it without actually trying. Either I'm getting really good at this, or I don't know. Either I'm getting real good at this, or these trail rules are just getting too predictable. So 256, 385. 256, 385. Um. All right. Let's. Okay. Yeah. I am. Wow. This is actually really, really cool. Not just because, I mean, it's something I'm doing, but it's cool because when you actually look down and see that, wow, this is a really tall structure, you tend to see also that the land that formed on top of the world was very much destructive. Okay. Okay, so right here, we're going to build this up. We're going to actually use the cobblestone here, and we're going to build this area up um, with stone. Okay, I need to take some of this and get it out of my hole, though, before I end up messing up. All right. All right. Now let's go get these fish. I think one of them just timed out. Yep, I missed one of them. You have to actually be kind of quick when you're working on the fox fishing barn. This was a large party. Darn Enderman. All right. I'll let this sit for right now. I got what I came for. Yeah. Alrighty. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely time for some more storage. Yeah. All right. So I think I'll make the wall out of. Oh no, I'm gonna make it out of stone. Like it started to, because the reality is whatever I'm doing right now is actually going to help me, not just now but going forward. So yeah, it's gonna be stone. All this behind it can be dirt actually. So let me grab some dirt and I'll fill in everything behind it. All right. So this right here is going to be stone. There we go. And then I should need any more than this. Okay. So since that's not that far, it only goes up 1, 2, 3. It literally goes right into the farm portion. So
Right, farm
I'm
portions, got it.
Nightmare. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing all right. Just breaking ground finally on my museum build,
Oh, that's cool.
and realizing I think I overplanned for part of it and underplanned for another part of it. It's like it's weird.
Oh,
So,
do you have to rebuild anything?
oh no, I'm still tearing down. I, I have to rebuild my tent that I built. So my
Mm.
campsite, I have to actually move because it actually sits over part of the trail ruins that I'm going to be building over. And
Well, at
yeah,
least the tent wasn't hard to build. Like, it's like a simple build, so it won't be too much.
oh yeah, yeah. You know, it's not going to be anything egregious, but it's just the simple fact that I overlooked that. I'm kicking myself, you know.
Mm.
But no, that's all. So what you up to?
Work. Now that I'm
Uh,
working 2 jobs, I only get like 1 day off a week.
Wait, you
Feels
working two
like.
jobs now?
Yeah, at the escape room and Dollar Tree now.
Oh
Dollar Tree's
wow,
temporary, but I need the extra money. In a way, I'm lucky that it's all night shift, so I can sleep in the morning, but I'm an early riser, so it doesn't do much.
right. It's like you're taking a
But
quick nap.
yeah, like this week it's Monday, Tuesday, today off, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Oof. Yeah, I can see how that would be annoying. Because
Yeah, and it's
it's
like it's Dollar Tree's 5:30 to 10:30, and then it varies with the escape room, but starting next
oh,
week they're gonna be closing at midnight now, so it'll be like a so next week I have a 5:30 to 5:45 to midnight shift. So now I probably won't even be getting out until a little after midnight, or a
oof.
little before if I'm lucky.
So that means number one, you're going to be changing your stream schedule.
Yeah, I'm gonna try until I'm more settled. I would have to try to stream either in the mornings or early afternoons for at least like an hour or two if
Gotcha.
I'm not too exhausted.
I'm praying that you are only a little exhausted and that you're able
I wasn't
to.
last week.
That daggone
Last week I almost
fox.
cried at work because it was just so fucking stressful.
Oh man,
Yeah. I was like, if one more thing goes wrong, I'm crying.
that's so nice when you just want to find a nice warm corner of the workspace and just start snoozing, start snoring. But yeah, I'm hating that you're going through it, but I know you're doing it because you want to do something amazing. So
Yep, and also I just need the extra money too.
uh,
And it sucks. I've been trying to plan a day to get in contact with contractors, but I'm just so busy and tired. Haven't been able to. And I gotta do it soon.
I was about to ask when is when is the day that they have you saying that you're gonna start trying to work?
What?
When does the property owner want you to start trying to work on things?
Oh, I didn't even sign a lease or anything yet because I still have to get exact numbers, and I can't
Oh,
do that
okay,
without talking to a contractor and getting quotes. But I've just been so busy that I haven't had time to even contact any.
I got you. I got you. Well, just take your time. Don't rush it. You know, it
Yeah, I
will
know,
happen.
but I have to rush a little bit because just in case that prime location is gone, gets taken.
Uh, I'm praying it doesn't. You know,
Yeah.
for your sanity's sake. You know, because I already know you've been working so hard on it. You're going to end up uh, probably cracking a little bit if that location gets taken from you.
Oh yeah, no,
So
for sure. I mean, luckily there's another part of it like right next door, but the one I looked at was like perfect spot because it's like two suites next to each other, and if needed be, you can like combine them. But that's like the one I want. One of them is like perfect.
I got you. And chat, if you don't know who Miss Nightmare is, just so you know, that's who's talking. Miss Nightmare is a wonderful, wonderful member of the community, uh, goofy, cozy streamer, and an awesome friend.
Yep. Come catch me on the rare times I'm able to stream, which is honestly not very often.
You join in the spooky times. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I am trying to get ready for also the next school year because our we're taking on a volunteer, so you know
Okay.
that's going to be interesting. You know, to see how it works. But he wants to help with the programs because he likes what we're doing,
Yeah.
and yeah, I look forward to seeing what he can do. He was one of the kids from our last business fair, and he does speed cubing.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so I look forward to working with him. Yeah,
Hope it all goes well.
merci, merci. I hope it does as well. Let's see where is. Okay, that goes over here, but it doesn't go over here. What the heck? I'm just gonna put it right here. Yeah, that's where it's going, right there. That's where it's gonna live. All right. But yeah, I'm just currently digging out the outlines for where all of my glass floors gonna go, and then
Yeah.
go from there. Because why not?
Honestly, I have to do a creative mode and repractice my builds because it's been a long time since I built anything. I don't remember how to build shit
Nah,
stuff.
you do.
Shoot, damn it. Sorry.
You're okay. You're all right. Chat knows that this is after midnight, so
Anything after 10 o'clock is free reign.
exactly.
Plus, I'm tired, so even less of a filter than normal.
But I'm probably going to be wrapping here in just a minute. If you want to
Oh, good.
hop in the chat right quick, we can raid over to someone. I don't know if your dear brother is streaming.
No.
Okay.
He do only mainly stream on the days that he's off, at least.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's gonna stream tomorrow, but I don't know.
Okay. So we'll see. Uh, if he does, great. If he doesn't, great.
Because I might go to bed soon, too.
All right. Let's go ahead and chat.
Yeah.
It has been fun as always. And just why is this particular one deciding today is the day that there we go. That we revolt against things working. But let's see who is online on Twitch to see who is going to receive our raid. All right. All right. Let's mute that. Come over here. Mute the page. Hop on Twitch. And let's see. Do we want to make a new friend or do we want to go somewhere that we've been? So Spooky is streaming. Doing a birthday collab. That's cool. Rich the Tech Guy streaming. We just raided over to Rich. Let's see. We haven't gone over to Elenio Gamer in a while. Oh, Macromancer's streaming. Macromancer, that's who we're gonna go to. That is who we're gonna raid to. So if you don't know who Macromancer is, he is a magician, a fairy, and a wonderful streamer. He has community that he helps others grow just like us. And he's a good guy. There we go. So let's make sure we give him a follow. He's currently playing Final Fantasy Online. I personally have not been able to get into Final Fantasy Online, but who knows? We could be encouraged, you know? All right, let's go ahead and copy this raid message that we can let them know this is a Texan raid. There's Texans that love them, know coming through all the love, adoration, and support they truly do deserve. All right. There's that copy pasta. And on behalf of everyone at the DesTech's Community Hub, we'll be positive, be lifted, empowered, and engaged. If you're in a STEM, STEAM, and everything between, you're in the right place. I'm going to catch you next bat time, same bat channel. Remember, you are worth it. You're valued, you're cherished and loved, and not just because I'm saying it. You are because you don't need anyone's permission to be. Just be. And if you could do me a solid, stay nerdy, my friends. I'll catch you on the flip side. Until then, bye.
I grew up in a place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave, had to find a way to change, had to leave to find my way. Caught up in a daydream, I beat my mind up there almost daily. It's how I pass time, no opinions safely. It's how I understand what I want in this place, see. Cause everybody wanna tell you bad things, what could go wrong, what fame brings. But success is a finicky thing, and if you ain't sure, no, it'll never be. I don't wanna let my